Your self-confidence improves. You can experience a spiritual renewal and leadership in educational, philosophical, or cultural affairs. You may tend to gain weight. This transit makes you more self-confident. With your enthusiasm you can fire people into action to achieve team goals. Also, you can gain cooperation from people in the public sector through your innovative ideas. When transit Jupiter is conjunct your natal ascendant, you feel good and project loving and generous feelings to the world. You will meet people who are good for you precisely because you are good for them. In all contacts with others, including professional or business, you will give and receive in equal measure. This transit is excellent for your health and psychological well-being. Your body is especially resistant to disease, although sometimes this transit makes you gain weight. If this transit also aspects the moon or sun, or if those are in your first house, it gives a lot of fertility in a woman's chart. All your relationships expand. You have new friendships or love encounters. You will even meet people you consider socially important. Your growth is based on adapting more of your external world into your personal life. You must be more tolerant and not be arrogant with others. You could travel or have interesting professional contacts. You now begin a new growth cycle, and you should take the first steps carefully. You should become a better human being and recognize where you failed earlier to make the necessary corrections now. Love and private life. Jupiter at your ascendant is a reason for joy. You now have a very good perception. You see and think in larger correlations. You know what you have to offer your partner and think that it is not insignificant. In order for this constellation to also be a reason for the partner's happiness, you should also make an effort to see things from his perspective. You have now an inclination to assume too much about others based on yourself and already know what your partner thinks before he even opens his mouth. You actually grasp things very quickly and see the correlations. But if you overlook too many seemingly unimportant details, your image will be distorted in the end. So you should therefore be mindful and listen very carefully when someone else speaks. Another reason for your partner's joy is when you come up with good ideas and are adventuresome or even fond of traveling. From now on, you can motivate other people in a wonderful way and get them moving. If you should be single, you certainly do not plan to stay that way for long. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.